this is an 8x10. I put some gray gesso on there because I put the white, the liquid white for the wet on wet. Oh shit. The wet on wet technique. So I put the gray on there just so I could barely see it. I learned that trick from Wild Paints on YouTube. He's an interesting guy. He does a lot of wet on wet. I like his channel. Would recommend. Anyway, so this is the white stuff. I mixed it up. It's about, you see it's really runny. 3 to 1. 3 to 1, I think, about by volume, by weight. Sorry, 3 to 1. Sorry. 3 to 1 linseed oil and titanium white. Sorry. Okay, so I want some blue sky here, and you'll notice now that it has that on there, I'm gonna put this in there, and you see it's got this wet. It's wet now. It almost feels a little too wet, but you know what? We're just gonna play here. We're playing today. We're doing some Bob Ross, have some fun with your canvas, yada yada, yada yada. Okay, so there's some, I'm gonna put some of this. Let's use this white. I'm just gonna get some paint on this brush. Come on, stick. Give me that white. I'm just gonna give it these little fluffies. There it is. There it is. Okay. Got some little fluffies there. Okay. Now, what are we going to do here? Get that out of there. Okay. Let me get some of this. And we're going to take some of this. And we're just going to take it into that color. Okay, this is, I think, what is this? Raw sienna and some of that other color. We're just going to create a kind of a little line there. Nice little line. Right? Here, now we have a horizon. We have a horizon, okay? And then I'm going to take some of this. This is another. Here. We're just going to kind of okay, those are actually going to look, you know, you're like, what the heck? I got a little extra over there. So what this is doing here is it's going to kind of give it a little bit of a background. And take some of this here. These are gonna ultimately sit in the background. Okay. This is just kind of this little darkened area. Need some black in there. All right. Okay. Then we're gonna take the fan brush. And we're going to get into some of this sap green, some of this black here. And mix those guys together a little bit of this brown. Alright, tree is just gonna sit right there. A little happy little tree. Okay, just a straight tree, nothing fancy, right? It's kind of tree you write home about, but maybe it is. Maybe it's this pretty little tree. Hey, look at me, I'm a tree. Okay, it's a little tree. I want some more dark in that. See, I feel like I got a little too much of the base white on there, but that's okay. I'm not Wild Paints or Mike's Fan Brush or Bob Ross. I'm Ambaalamps, and I'm painting a little tree. Want some more dark in there. There we go. Okay. Now, I'm going to try this here. Okay, we're going to take you and set you right there. And I'm going to take this. I'm just going to get this dark. Okay. We're going to kind of there we go. Some little rocks. Maybe a little rocky area. Okay. Just a little weird purpley area, right? Just a little area. See, and what I did kind of, right. See, I didn't do that part either. That's okay. This is me actually trying to do something for you guys that's different than me just kind of throwing paint up there, talking to you about taxation and money laundering and whatever you want to do. Okay. And some of this here. Okay, I'm gonna do this. This is where it's fun. Okay, so we've got a lone little tree sitting there, just kind of kicking it. It's like, hey, I'm a tree. And I got this little wannabe trying to make it look like water. And it's not doing what I want, but it's okay. So I'm going to put another tree over there. I'm going to do something with this white here. I'm going to take this. There it is. Okay. And I'm going to take this guy. There we go. What's the color I want? Okay, a little of this, a little of this. Okay, and then what was, I think it was a, what is it? Well, actually, yeah. A little of this. Just a little of this. Okay. Sorry, I know this is, you're really looking for me to be like Bob Ross and like, oh, look at that beautiful little red river. Okay. Okay. And then we're going to come here. Okay. And then I'm going to put a little fun little thing that we do. And with these little, there we go. All right, it's a lone tree. Just a little bit of that. All right, so there's a wet on wet on camera for you all to see. Like I said, I'm still new to this, so if you're expecting Mike's fan brush or Wild Paints or Bob Ross, you're not getting that yet. But this is me learning to paint and sharing my experience with you. So, if you like it, hit the like button, subscribe, you know, all of that fun stuff, you know. Comment. Have you done these before? Do you have any tips? What do you mix your liquid white with? Anyways, we will call this the happy tree. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate. Go out there and be the change you'd like to see in the world, and have a fantastic day.